right, hi everybody. Welcome to Phil and Dave's Excellent Adventures. Today, can you tell them what movie we're talking about today, Phil?
Yeah, the new Eternals.
We're talking about the movie Eternals. Great. Now, this is a spoiler review, so if you haven't seen the movie yet and you are concerned about spoilers, I suggest you go and watch the movie first before you watch this review. Phil, can you tell them a little bit about what the movie is about?
So it was based on a Marvel called the Eternals, and there's probably 7 or 8 of them. And I thought the movie was really good. In the beginning of the movie, part of that didn't make any sense.
Okay. First, can you tell us what you liked about the movie?
Yeah, I thought the action scenes were really good. I liked Angelina Jolie. She played a great actress in that movie, so I believed I really liked that movie.
Cool. All right. Was there anything you didn't like? You said you didn't like the beginning.
There was one part that I saw you probably didn't like in the beginning. I'm gonna forget which one it was, but the part of what I was thinking of was the guy kissing the other dude.
Yeah, okay. So that's something we can talk about a little bit. The character Fastus, I believe is his name, is he's a gay character. And they've had some gay characters in Marvel films before, but this is one where, he actually has a husband and a kid, and they kiss. And I think this is the first Marvel movie where that's happened. I think that's cool. It doesn't bother me. But I know you were a little confused by it, right?
A little bit. It got a little confused, but I mean, it was a great movie, so yeah, I liked it a lot.
All right, cool. Can you give us a score?
5 out of 5. I thought the movie was good, but there was some parts were a little dark. I forget what the bad guys were called.
Deviants, I think.
The Deviants. I thought those people were real. I thought those people were a little dark. Sorry, I'm gonna forget it. So
that's okay. Well, tell you what. How about I'll do some of my review, and then if you think of anything else, you can jump in. Okay.
Okay, I can do that.
All right. So I will say what I liked about it. I really liked the cast. Particularly, I thought Fastus was really cool. Makari, Sprite, Kingo, and his assistant were probably my favorite characters. Kingo was Kumail Nanjiani, and I don't know who played his assistant, but he was probably my favorite character. He was really funny. The guy who would follow him around and film them and stuff. I really liked Makari, the way they did her super speed. They've had a couple different movies with characters with super speed, and hers was a little different. I thought that was really kind of cool. I liked the design of the Deviants. I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, it wasn't awesome, but it was interesting, and I thought I liked it overall. The philosophical question that the movie poses, I thought was an interesting one that maybe they didn't explore as much as I wanted to, but it's one that, I don't know, it made me think, and I appreciated that. I thought the movie was different than a lot of Marvel movies. I know there's a lot of criticism with Marvel movies that they're all the same, but this one I think is very different. There's a Bollywood scene, which we've never seen before, and there's actually a sex scene in this movie. There's no nudity or anything, but as far as I remember, there's been some implied stuff in maybe the Iron Man movies, but
that was the part.
They actually I thought the comedy was really good. I know you seemed to like it. You thought some of it was funny. I heard a lot of the audience was laughing, and again, I thought Kingo and his assistant were hilarious, and I mostly thought the story was pretty good.
I felt the same thing too, but the sex part with the design lady were I had no problem with that. I had no problem with that one. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But there was one funny part when they were at the dinner table.
Oh, yeah.
But it was funny to I wonder who's going to replace they were talking about the Marvel people.
Yeah, who's going to lead the Avengers, right?
Yeah, he's going to lead the Avengers. I thought that part right there was totally funny.
Yeah, there were some good, funny parts in this movie. The cinematography was really good, and all of the sort of scenery was familiar. Chloé Zhao directed it. I know she did Nomadland, which I haven't seen, but the trailers looked good, and I've been meaning to watch it, so hopefully I'll get around to that. Anything else you want to say before I move on, Phil?
I thought that movie was really fun. Would I see that again? Probably yes.
Okay.
Actually, no, I don't have anything else to say, but I thought it was really good. I thought Angelina Jolie was a good actress in that movie,
Okay.
and everybody else was like Sprite and all those other people you said. Dude, I give that a thumbs up.
Awesome. Yeah. I thought, yeah, Sprite in particular was really good. And I really liked Angelina Jolie too. But some things I didn't like about the movie is I thought it was a little slow, especially the beginning, sort of the first act. And the movie overall was just a little too long for me.
I was actually kind of thinking of the same thing myself.
Okay. And then other things, and we're talking total spoilers here, but Salma Hayek, her character Ajak, dies pretty early on in the movie. And I was a little disappointed because I was hoping to see more of her. Gilgamesh also dies, and I was disappointed by that. There wasn't enough for me of Fastest Makari, Kingo, and The Black Knight. What's that, Phil?
No, actually, I was actually agreeing with you, like what you were saying.
Okay.
I mean, like, I was like sad that one of the internals died in that one. The one with the fist.
Yeah. Was that Gilgamesh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and Athena, who was Angelina Jolie, I thought she was good in this, but her character doesn't do much. She's kind of like almost like under mind control, like Hawkeye was in one of the Avengers movies. And Icarus is a villain. The guy who's like Superman is actually kind of a bad guy in this. And I don't know if I liked that or not, because I thought Icarus seemed cool, and I didn't want him to be a villain, I guess.
Actually, I did have something else I wanted to say. Actually, when Angelina Jolie was obsessed with something, like she was like fighting with all the internals.
Yeah.
That part got a little weird.
Yeah.
She couldn't control herself. She said if you had to do anything, they would have to kill her. I mean, like, I wish to kill off Angelina Jolie. I mean, she's like the best actress there is. I mean, I know a lot of people don't think of that, but
yeah. Okay. Well, so yeah, other than that, and I agree with you there too, Phil. But other than that, yeah, then Kingo kind of sits out the final fight. He's like, no, I don't want to fight Icarus. And I really expected him to come back and join in, but he didn't. So that was weird that he just kind of didn't participate in the final fight there. And I don't know how much I liked the lore that they went on. You know, same thing with Loki. It's interesting, but I don't know if it's a choice I would have made, I guess. What's that?
I like the fight between Angelina Jolie and the other guy who was in the cave. I thought that was like how he cut his head off or something like that.
Yeah.
I thought that was really interesting.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's cool. That was a good fight. I think I agree. And I like that character too. Other things I did want to say. Sorry, go ahead.
I said, me too.
Yeah. Other things I wanted to say real quickly is they had some Pink Floyd in the movie. I thought that was pretty cool. When I heard it, I'm like, is this time? And it was. And that was really cool. I had a lot of questions really about, I guess, Thanos. You know, like, did you know the Celestials' plan? Is that why he wiped out half of, all life on Earth? Is Thanos a Celestial or a Deviant? I don't know. Maybe.
That's something that I wanted to know too. I don't know if he was a Deviant or not.
Yeah. I mean, in the comics, I think he is. And then at the end, the end credit scene, we see Sky Fox, who's played by Harry Styles, I think.
I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, he's Thanos' brother. And he says, in the movie, they say he is a Celestial or an Eternal, rather. So I don't know. I guess I've got more questions about the lore. I was hoping to see more Black Knight. I feel like a lot of people didn't really get the Black Knight reference at the end. I guess that voice we heard. What's that?
I didn't either.
Yeah.
And so okay, but cool. I thought that was okay, but cool.
Oh yeah, okay. I guess the voice that we heard at the end, that was Blade, is what I heard.
Okay.
So Blade the Vampire Hunter, he's getting a movie. Mahershala Ali is the actor who played him. I guess that was his voice, is what I heard. So that's cool. Other than that, yeah, they had the magic bracelets, which I thought were kind of silly. And it is a little weird. The Eternals are basically like machines, like robots, like almost like Vision or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then I thought like the whole bracelets, like the magic bracelets at the end. And I thought they were almost going to do like Voltron or like Power Rangers. They kind of remind me of Power Rangers because they all have different colors and they all kind of merge together at the end and stuff. And I'm like, are they going to do Power Rangers? Are they just going to do a giant? They didn't do a giant robot, but it was almost like that. So
It'd be funny if they actually had that theme song that says "Go Go Power Rangers."
Yeah, right?
No.
That was cool. So yeah, I would say, I don't know if I liked it as much as you. I think I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10.
That's okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that's it for us this week. We're going to do Red Notice next week. Is that the plan?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. And so that's on Netflix. So anyone else can watch it as well. And anything else to say, Phil?
No, I really don't, Dave. But I did have fun with you.
Oh yeah, I had fun too. I'm glad you came back for this, and I hope we get to do some more reviews. We got Spider-Man coming up. I'm excited for that.
Can't wait for that.
All right, cool. Well, thanks for watching the show, guys. We'll see you next week. Have a great night.
See ya.